What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some Mass Effect 2. Now, last time we left off, we finally got our scientist, Mortis? But we are currently going through all of our research. So right where we left off, let's just go ahead and finish reading these, finish getting these. I think I'm just going to spend all the resources and get these right away. Strong synthetic fibers can be woven through the skin, dramatically reducing damage taken from most attacks. These fibers also act as a metagel conduit, improving healing. Research. Heavy weapon ammo. The power cell technology used by heavy weapons is fairly old, but can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell and allow for more total shots to be fired. Yeah, I'm really glad that we picked up all those resources, scanning those planets. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Infernal Armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers, but can be useful in any high-risk situations. The Inferno's microframe computer also manages biotic amp and omni-tool power. The microservos help the wearer's movement to counteract the armor's weight. Okay. Prototypes. The Libershaft 2080 shotgun, or Eviscerator, is of human civilian design and has a unique ammunition generator. Where most modern firearms shave off chips or pellets from an ammunition block, the M22 shaves off serrated metal wedges designed to fly aerodynamically. This dramatically improves its armor-piercing capabilities, and its tight grouping helps wound ballistics at longer ranges than standard shotguns. This design also violates several intergalactic weapons treaties, so the M22 is not distributed to the militaries. Cool. The rapid-fire missile launcher was seeking projectiles effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Missile launchers are surfacing with increasing frequency among the Terminus System's mercenary bands, but their origin is unknown. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target, though not necessarily the one in the crosshairs. In urban situations, it is useful for taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies, so it is popular with the Blue Sun's mercenary band. It is nearly impossible to duplicate as it uses fabrication rights management technology. Okay. Morden is his name. Morden built his own Omni-Tool and can make significant upgrades given the proper materials. His tech power damage, so he might be an engineer like me. We'll see what he rocks. But that should be all of our upgrades. Very cool. EDI. Now, one thing I want to do. Let's see if we have any messages. Nothing?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Figured. Alright, unread messages. Take care of Garrus, Nala Butler. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus' team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Chief Medical Officer Chakwas. Commander, I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Interesting. Okay, upgrades. Team status. Info. Incinerate, Cryoblast, and Neural Shock. Submachine guns and heavy pistols. So yeah, I think he's full tech. Your tech and combat. You gotta be combat. You're biotic in combat. You gotta be... You might be biotic in tech. Yeah, you might be biotic in tech. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to bring Garrus and Morden on our next mission. Kind of want to do it. Okay. Elevator. Let's go to the captain's quarters. Customized gear. Terminus. Cerberus assault armor. Shields, health, heavy weapon, ammo capacity. That is crazy. Regen bonus, storm speed, and health. Negotiation bonus, tech and biotic, power damage, and storm speed. Dude, we might change this every mission. Increases storm speed, shields, and all weapons and reserve ammo. I don't really know what storm speed is. Capacitor helmet. Reduces the delay before shields start regenning. I just like that. Stimulator conduits. Storm speed or increases shield strength. Probably go that. But let's check out the Terminus armor. This looks dope. Okay, let's do it. We're going out in Terminus armor next. Miranda. Is there anybody... I think I'm gonna hold off on talking to anybody this time. One thing I would like to do is I would like to go back.
No messages for you, Commander.
Before we leave, I'd like to dock Omega one more time. Because I want to go back to the markets. Is there anything else that we need to do here? That's another question. So we should check our journals. Add Garrus and add Morden. Okay, overload, incinerate. I guess we go AI hacking. Garrus, overload, concussive shot. We have overload. This is health damage. This is shield damage. What does Morden have? Armor damage. Cryoblast is health. Go there. What's neural shock? Incapacitating, so I'm assuming that's also health. So you have armor. I have basically everything. You have cryoblast and incinerate. I don't know if I like the cryoblast. Yeah, let's upgrade your overload. Oh yeah, dude. We're looking good.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
Nice. Okay. Quick check. Journal. The price of revenge. Stop the collectors. We got 4 more to collect. Oh, this is a mission. He can dedicate his full attention on the mission. Oh, did we never talk to Araya? That's Citadel stuff. Okay, maybe we never talked to her. I thought we did.
Come on, let me in.
Oh, I think we got distracted, didn't we? We did get distracted. Because we came through here, and then we were like, oh, we can go down there.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Okay.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
40 XP gained. That wasn't too much, but hey, something. Alright, now we want to go to the markets. And then we can finally leave. I don't know how I feel about going to the Citadel yet. Maybe we'll go look for the Survivor.
Come on, let me in.
Maybe we'll wrap up. Maybe we'll wrap up our assignments. Then do Zaid's mission. Morden. I have to remember that. His name's Morden. Alright. Sniper rifle damage and blood dragon armor. Increases damage by 10%. I mean, 50,000 credits is a lot. We'll take it. Sure.
Now what's this?
And let's take the blood dragon armor. Alright, now for this guy. How much is it gonna cost to get him out of here? Heavy weapon ammo.
We can use this.
Heavy skin weave. 75k though. Maddock? Geth plasma shotgun. I'm gonna take both of these. I don't think I'm gonna take either of these yet. We need some more credits. Okay. But I'm pretty sure we just got 2 new weapons that we can research. We got improved sniper damage, which would be helpful for Garrus if we keep him in our squad. And we got a new set of armor. So let's get on out of here and let's go look for the Survivor. Oh, we can request a new squad member here. That's cool.
Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, you're limiting our cultural rights. The council is...
So where do we need to go for this? Keep trying to press J like Mass Effect 1. Alright, Lost Operative, Struggling Quarian, we'll be back for that. Normandy, that's there. Okay. Father Omega Nebula. Fathar, okay. Okie dokie. Let's open the map. Let's back out. Now we do have some planets. Fathar is that way. Okay. Interesting that there's nothing that pops up there. Unexplored. Urdak. Urdak is a close orbiting brown dwarf. Most red-brown dwarf binary systems have an average separation of 8 AU. The Cerberus system is about 12 billion years old, and it has long since used up the deuterium used to fuel fusion, so Urdak is not luminous like some brown dwarfs are. Urdak is a Class L brown dwarf with a relatively low temperature of 1300 degrees Celsius, but its heat and gravity have made it unpopular for development. There are rumors that the heads of several of Omega's crime syndicates maintain private residences on various moons. Whatever the truth of the matter, battles between syndicate vessels are often observed around the ring plane. New outlets on Omega maintain satellites at Urdak's Lagrange points for a real-time coverage of these battles, which garner high viewer ratings. Okay. What do you got? Moderate for us. Nothing special. Do have 30 probes.
Launching probe.
We can always get probes back here. Not a lot of high places, though. Like, I guess that's not bad.
Probe launched.
This is pretty good.
Launching probe.
We can always
Probe
afford
launched.
more probes, right?
Probe launched.
Probes aren't too expensive.
Probe away.
Alright, now it's down to pour. I think we're good here. We also have a planet over here. Emorcon, a standard methane ammonia gas giant. Emorcon is the main source of helium-3 fuel for ships coming to or from Omega. Most of its fueling stations are run by criminal cartels who engage in cutthroat, sometimes literally, pricing wars. Emorcon is also widely known for its layover stations, where pirates in a hurry can find fuel, ammunition, intoxicants, gambling, and a sexual companionship at any hour. Okie dokie. More moderate resources. So we're not gonna find much here, but we'll take what we can get. We need to definitely keep earning credits, though.
Probe away.
Okay, decent amount of platinum here.
Probe launched.
Okay, now it's down to pour. Time to leave. Like, we could really farm if we wanted to, but I don't know if that's necessary. Binder. If it were closer to Cerberus, Binder would have an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. In the deep cold of the outer solar system, however, both elements have long since frozen to the ground. Well, you're rich, though.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
It's also
launched.
interesting that it seems like a lot of the sweet spots, I guess not this one, are on the land, not the
away.
water. Or what seems to be the land, anyways.
Launching probe.
Okay, still rich.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Down to moderate. Feel like we could still get a good find somewhere.
Probe launched.
Okay, now it's down to pour. We're good to go. But I think before we go ahead and leave, let's hit the fuel depot. Let's buy. Yeah, let's top it off. I said Fafar, right? I'm not making that up. Fathar system, Omega Nebula, planet Lorek. Why is it not popping up on the map? Weird. Dorgal. The surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. The planet hovers near the boiling point of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple and slow-moving carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost. Another rich area. Take it. Give us all the resources, please.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Our platinum is through the roof now. Guess that's decent.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay, we're down to good. Should be another good find somewhere. I don't know if that's worth it. Here we go.
Launching probe.
Still might find one more.
Launching probe.
Boom. Down to pour. Awesome. Alrighty. What is this? Korar. Korar is a small lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorek and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Korar since the infamous Pirates raid of 2047, when every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off the world. Wow. That's awful.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Well, that's a nice probe right there. Okay.
Launching probe.
Down to moderate.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Okay. Down to pour.
Anomaly detected.
Lorek. Lorek is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Asan, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local Terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorik for themselves. Lorik is a low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Fathar, with a sunward hot pole and shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, traveling over the islands of the habitable Terminator Zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. Alright.
General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 655321. Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process.
Okay, that's kind of cool. But first, because you're a rich planet,
Probe away.
I need to harvest you. It's cool that you get farther away from it.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Status of system operator is not known.
Alright, let's do it.
Launching probe.
Let's see what we find.
Something on our sensors.
Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep covert operative. Cerberus operative, life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known eclipse coded communications also detected. Now, what did it say? I can't remember what they said about the enemies here. Yeah, we get the missile launcher now. I still want to check out the singularity projector. I'm gonna use it. 4 options. Strip shields. Upgrades the Avenger assault rifle. Medium range semi-automatic rifle effective against armor, shields, and barriers. Upgrades the Avenger assault rifle. Deadly at any range. The Maddock is a semi-automatic hybrid weapon with an assault rifle's low heat production and a sniper rifle's punch. Though it does not have a sniper rifle's precision scope, marksmen favor its increased power over that of assault rifle to bring down hardened targets. Its lack of a full auto setting is advertised as a feature rather than a shortcoming, since it curbs a soldier's tendency to spray inaccurate fire under stress. I don't know. What do we want? Strip shields off. So this is mainly shields. These guys seem good at anything. Let's try the Matic. Let's just try it. I don't know. I don't remember what enemies they said that we would meet here. If they said. Looks like we're going on foot, boys. Garrus? Morden? We're looking good. So is our Terminus armor. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember now. Boom.
Enjoy.
Oh yeah, that is actually kind of nice, huh? Boom. Okay.
Deploying warp field.
Oh, jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll tear you apart.
Alright, barrier. Oh, crushing shot is the barrier. We need to take her down.
Get ready. Weakening their integrity.
Firing a high impact shot. I got no shields.
Killed that one.
Okay. That was not too shabby. Holding cell access? Security Council logs? Subject ID, Corporal Giro, Cerberus Agent Tyrone Rawlings. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Arachne experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without his cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture. Having insinuated himself on a ship bound for the Attican Traverse, he had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, who believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defense logs long enough to extract Agent Rawlings. We lost a lot of men to obtain this asset. This data had better be worth the expense. The interrogation has failed. Despite some of our most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistance to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused tempers to flare. We consider it unfortunate that Agent Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. Oh, he's dead, huh? Okay. 375 credits. That's chump change.
Fire in the hole!
Just through my shield.
Ooh. Next.
Next.
Oh.
I'll tear you apart.
Moral. Who is this guy?
Weakening their integrity.
Oh.
This should slow him down.
Let's travel.
Oh.
Mind over matter.
Can we get a freeze on her? Awesome. Awesome.
Watch for fire.
I need an angle.
No shield.
Hit him with the overload. Hit him with the incinerate. Oh, he's already on it. Okay, we need our abilities to come back.
Incineration ready.
Alright, so we're gonna hit him with flame. Concussed. Take him down. Okay, nothing out here. Go ahead and pull out our heavy pistol. So that upgrade that gave us additional ammo, because this is such a small like amount, it literally only gave us +1. But as you can see, we have 4 metagel right now, which is pretty good. Nice. Okay, nearly 4K credits. We'll take it. Need as many credits as we can get. Because we just spent a lot. Nice and easy. Oh, is this him? Hey, poor guy.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Ooh. Ooh. To the Alliance. Why would we do the Alliance?
Data received.
We're a Spectre. Normandy, Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to Normandy for decryption and storage. Experience 125. Nearly 8K credits. Are we gonna get contacted about
Commander,
this?
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Omega Clinic Desk. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and feared at Dr. Solus's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check and how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks. I have logged and begun decryption of the data you recovered from the Eclipse base on Lorik. Preliminary searches show that the information pertains to illicit operations in which Cerberus was involved over the past 5 years. Should the information be released, it could severely hinder Cerberus' ability to operate openly in the galaxy. It will take me a year or more to completely decrypt this information. Wow. Okay. Let's...
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
Garrus is tough. No, I worry because she's like a therapist type psychology person.
He's been through a lot, and not just physically.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
I don't like... I don't like any of these options. I don't want to romance her. I don't want to question if she's into aliens. I just want you to help him.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
How is the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always
Alrighty.
nice chatting with you.
Is it time to go to the Citadel? The Avalanche. Cryo-round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. The cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate? What? A mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap-freezing impacted objects. Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology on a large scale. By generating a Mass Effect containment bubble, this proof-of-concept large weapon technology is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It is nicknamed the Cryo Blaster. Yeah. The Avalanche. Ship enhancements. Upgrades to Normandy's medical facilities with an advanced dermal regeneration unit. Using this unit will immediately and completely heal your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of the actions you take. So this is just like a cosmetic thing? I mean, I guess. Are our scars gone? Oh no, we still have them. But they should be healing because we're going the Paragon tree, right? From what I understand. Okay, that should be everything. Let's take a moment to look at the crew. Talk to the crew.
So, Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
I'm sure you're right, Matthews.
Okay. How we doing, Joker?
Commander.
So, how do you think we're
Well,
doing?
Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're
Well,
picking?
about the ones you went out with last. Well, it seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay, interesting.
Ever think about
Yeah,
the old
we're
Normandy?
stuck in a weird place, sure, but back
Okay.
then it wasn't all...
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Nothing really new there. But we did hear some of his dialogue about some of the newer crew members. Weapons locker.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Heavy ship armor. The Asari-made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields. I feel like we should do that, yeah?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific, or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. You were actually the Alliance poster boy, and they still dumped you.
We'll rub it in their faces when we save their hides again.
Sounds good. Add that to the list of reasons to make it out alive. Besides not wanting to die.
Again?
Fair enough. I should get back to work. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Alright, cool. Alright, talked to a few of the squad members. I'm assuming that Morden doesn't have anything new to say. So, do we head to the Citadel for the first time? Is that where we go? Because once we do the Citadel quest, we're good to go and find another party member. So maybe we head to the Citadel. It could be fun. Buy fuel. Buy probes. Mass relay. Citadel, and then we can get, do we want to help Zaid first? Can we get advice on what to do next? Maybe we should talk to the rest of our party members. Especially Miranda. Let's see what's going on with her. I don't think we've talked to her since we've found our two new people.
So the collectors did take New Canton?
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we
good.
speak.
Another
That's
update.
Great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
Thank God for Shepard. Alright, so what's up? It's like the upgrade here? Heal scars. Permanently heal facial scarring and remove all evidence of cybernetic implants? Does it really matter?
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
I enjoyed it.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now, what do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
She's cool. Ooh, +2 Paragon, nice. Alright, I don't want to talk to him till I get the ingredients.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Advanced Mineral Scanner. The Android Group's proprietary Argus planet scan technology has been integrated into the ship system. This will greatly speed up the planet scanning process. Sure. Cool, thanks.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Illusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
Oh, jeez.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Illusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You're better than that?
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Is this starting a romance with Miranda?
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
I feel like that is... Because we didn't experiment with any of the... Granted, we didn't really talk to our people on the ship in the first game. But apparently there were romance options. At least that's what it seemed like.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
She's actually, like, created?
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used.
Maybe.
You are who you are.
That's easy for you. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you.
Okay.
I'm great
Who
because
exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Codex updated. But it doesn't seem that we are... I mean, we're getting recommendations. About the ship.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Normandy weapon upgrade. The Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed on the Normandy. This cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. Using up a lot of platinum.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to, like, press him further.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. It doesn't look like anybody has recommendations on what to do next, though. I don't really think it's necessary. No, we'll talk to him just in case upgrades, right? Also, just talking to, like, the,
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. What can we do for you, Commander?
Okay, these guys don't have
Carry on.
recommendations.
Will do, Commander.
So it's just like party members. Good to know. I was curious. Port cargo. Don't have anything else here.
This mission takes me back. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad.
This guy's crazy. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll go start his mission then. I wonder if that's going to force us to use him. Which will be fine. We'll probably take him and Morden. I want to do one more mission in our Terminus armor. and then we'll probably swap it on out. So back to the mass relay. And then the frontier, which we've already discovered 35%. And then we will go to the Serpent Nebula, which apparently we've done 100% of. Maybe that's... I don't know what that is. But yeah, let's do this thing. Help Zaid. We'll scan planets over here. I don't think we need to do anything here right now. At fire. Fire! Alright. Is it only 2 planets? Kaige-O. While the ice mines of Vientil make a great deal of profit from ships passing through Fia's mass relay, the real money is made at Kaige-O. As the only gas giant in the Fia gateway system, Kaige-O is heavily developed by rival helium-3 mining concerns. The world has 3 major and 26 minor moons, each of which is claimed by a different company. Those based on moons deeper into the gravity well tend to specialize on helium-3 extraction and refining, while those on the farther moons specialize in refueling services and shipment. The local economy is driven by black marketeering, backroom deals, and cutthroat business. Each company attempts to sabotage its rivals' facilities while protecting their own moon. This has led to open corporate warfare 3 times in the last century. All the major mercenary groups have offices in the Kaige-O planetary system, though the Blue Suns enjoy a home team advantage, shipping in cheap logistical supplies from Zorbia. Cool. It's poor. Can we get one? We need platinum again, which is crazy because we just got a ton of it. Here's a platinum scan.
Probe launched.
Now, why does it say, like, didn't we have a ship upgrade for faster scanning? What does that actually mean? Anything? Or the ship upgrades just to, like, take on the collectors?
Launching probe.
I have no idea. I don't think anything feels different.
Probe away.
Okay. I think we're good. It's a poor planet. Poor planet for scanning. Okay, we got like some tiny planets. Vientil. Though a dwarf planet, Vientil's large amounts of water have led to heavy development by water cracking industries seeking to turn the planet into hydrogen-oxygen fuel for starship thrusters. The surface is blanketed with habitation modules, mining equipment, and cracking stations. Since the initial settlement of Ilium in the nearby Tassali system, the radius of Vientil has decreased by 2 kilometers, indicating removal of over 72,000 cubic kilometers of ice. Some groups are concerned that the rate of loss may cause instability in the remaining structure. Ooh, a rich planet. And it's super small, so it should be pretty easy to find. Take as much platinum as we can get.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Just because we need the platinum. It's not the best scan, but it'll do.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Cool. Alright, back down to moderate, but we did get a good amount of platinum there. Alright, unexplored. A main. A main is a small cratered rock. Its crust contains various light metals, though none in any concentration worth the trouble of mining. While the rest of the phase system has been extensively industrialization has seen, a main lies fallow. Yet it's rich? Interesting.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Is that worth it? Yes.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, that's a nice find.
Probe away.
That brings it down to moderate. Let's go ahead and take this last scan and then we'll move on. Okay. And then it's just Zoria. Mud, sweat, and spores is how Blue Sun's mercenaries characterize the planet that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over much of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zoria attracts investors and corporations from all throughout the galaxy. Since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources, the Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zoria so much that residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime. Oh, we don't even scan this planet. Okay, Zaid is forced to come. You have combustion shot? Incendiary rounds. But you have the freeze, which I like. We also have freeze, but we have overload. So we'll probably be using that. I think these guys will be more shield than armor, though. We'll do it. We'll do Morden. Concussive shot. It's not combustion, it's concussive. Health and weapon damage or concussive shot. I like going down your guys' main route. Okay. Let's go ahead and land. Dude, his eyes are cool. And the scars. He is a cool character. Alrighty.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Well, before we actually go ahead and get into it, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.